Warning, the following broadcast contains strong opinions, playful antics, and controversial topics causing off-the-rails fun. Chances for being offended are higher than average for sensitive people. Viewer discretion is not advised. Live a little and have some fun.
Hey, Jason, I'm back.
Oh, boy.
Well, who is this guy? Do you know who he is?
I don't even know. Who's talking?
Is this a new guest we got on the show?
New guest.
We're letting him open up the show.
Hey.
Our guests are opening up
Well,
the show.
you know, them pious guys got to take care of each other.
I'm pretty sure that when I said, hey, I think Zach should bring us in, Jason's, yeah, that'd be a good idea.
No.
I'm just hungry.
Hey, that's what I was going to say. That's what it
I'm
was.
just hungry. Go ahead.
Well, hey,
welcome everybody to what?
Yeah, another live episode of the Coach's Box. Fellas, how we doing this evening?
Great. How about yourself?
Tired, man.
No baseball tonight.
What are you
Oh,
tired
my gosh.
about?
Oh,
Just
my God.
games and games. Hey,
The guy's
11
coaching.
games in
Are you-
14 days.
Are you gonna coach baseball next year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know. You're so tired all the time. I thought maybe you
All
were
the
just
time.
packing it all in.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, my
Might
gosh.
have to.
Where are you tired from? All those conference championship
Sure.
trophies you guys are carrying?
Hey, sure as hell ain't from coming to the show.
Wah, wah, wah.
Got him.
Hey.
Da, da, da.
Yeah, you know.
But it's been fun. I mean, we've had a lot of baseball games. We had 6 games in 5 days a couple weeks ago. We've had, I think, another 5 games in 6 days this past week, and kind of culminated yesterday into back-to-back JCC Small School Conference Baseball Championship.
Man, it's all about winning over there.
So, hey, it's all about.
It's kind of like the show. It's been great without you.
I don't know. I watched a little bit. I mean, you guys are just kind of a little confused a time or two. What are we going to talk about? I don't know. What are we going to talk about?
That was
poor planning.
That was Chris on one occasion
Okay.
because he couldn't remember what we just talked about when we were coming
hey,
back.
Hey, what else do I got to do over here? Oh, I don't know.
Nothing. Nothing.
What? I just show up.
Hey, sorry, man. I got 2 athletes.
Oh, here we go.
2 athletes and a
All
17-month baby I'm chasing all
right.
around. And I coach 2 varsity sports. And I don't ever miss the show. I don't want to hear it.
Listen to this guy.
We're on it. We're on it tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not in the
Welcome
mood.
back, Zach.
All
Welcome
right.
back.
So who played the topics tonight?
Oh,
I don't
topics?
know. I don't know.
Is there anything going on in sports right now?
There's a lot of
Jason looks
stuff.
like he looks like Barney. So Jason, why don't you?
not love you. He does not love you.
Skinnier version than Barney, but yes. And Go Lake Show, up 1-0 on the Golden State Warriors. I just kind of wore this school day. All these Golden State, all these new age people liking their Golden
New
State.
age people.
How can you how?
You don't like Steph Curry?
No.
What?
I can't stand Klay Thompson
Why?
because he jaws all the time, whether
So?
he's making shots or not.
So
I just can't stand him. I hate his body language. I hate how he thinks he's that bad at you know what. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like Draymond Green. And how could you? The guy can't ever shut up.
I don't know.
I mean,
kinda
at least
like that.
Rodman was,
Really?
I could handle Rodman
What?
compared to Draymond.
Tell us how you really feel.
And then, well, you asked why I don't like Golden State. I'm putting it all out there.
All right. Well,
Hey, I don't like LeBron either, but gosh dang it, I'm a Lakers fan. What do you got to do? It sucks. He did finally, buck up and do something the other night when he took the ball to the lane and finished and actually looked like Well, you can't speak him in the same breath as Jordan or Kobe.
Well, I mean, he does talk in the third person. So.
Well, and I don't usually like AD either because the dude never plays. But gosh,
whoa.
You look all over.
Wait, who's AD?
Yeah, exactly.
No. Oh, who is it? Who is it?
Anthony Davis.
Oh, okay. The guy they named Street Clothes.
Yes. Well,
his nickname was Street Clothes.
I bet he's
if
pretty
you
good
listen to
buddies.
101 ESPN, that is his nickname.
Yeah, he's probably pretty good buddies with Leonard and
Jack
Paul
Nicholson.
George and many of these other guys that can't play through a broken nail.
Jack Nicholson, who's sitting over on the sidelines just like him. They both got the best seat in the house right there on
courtside.
Yeah, courtside tickets, Lakers games. Jack and Anthony.
You know what? If he does that and they win a championship this year, I mean,
No,
well,
get outta
okay,
here.
more
That
power
ain't gonna
to you.
happen.
Why not?
Because somebody in the East is going
Why
to beat
not?
them.
Who?
East.
The East don't look very great. Well, Boston's really been playing well. Get beat on their home court
That happens.
with a team that didn't even have the MVP play.
So?
The MVP does not play, and you lose. That's sorry.
James Harden played
Jason
the best
Tatum.
game he's ever
Jason
played.
Tatum, you're not representing St. Louis very well.
Oh, you just called out
Oh.
Jason Tatum.
Shots fired.
You just called
Well,
out
I mean,
Jason
you
Tatum.
cannot
Right
lose
here
to a
live.
team that does not have the MVP.
Jason, we're just going to zoom in on you. You go ahead and say that again.
Timeout, tirade.
Call him out again.
I said, Jason Tatum, you cannot lose to a team when the MVP is not there and you still lose. That's garbage.
All right, we're going to make sure we send that to him.
Go ahead.
And send.
And Harden put out, I will say Harden had 45, had a hell of a game, but come on.
Okay, I know you're in the middle of it here, but for the love of everything holy, can you talk into the microphone?
I am talking in it.
No, you're pulling the Blair. You're turning and looking at us and talking over here.
Well, the microphone sucks.
Not so
then.
much here.
Well,
or here.
it's on a boom, Jason. You can move the microphone
you would
around.
think that a guy that's here every week would know how to talk into the mic.
That's true.
Hey, we don't want
He's
anything
excited.
from a
Leave
guy
him
that,
alone.
gives no topics or hasn't done anything in like a month and a half. I'm coach. I'm assistant coach.
I'm
Oh,
there
boy.
every day.
Oh boy!
I know one day I saw you scouting at the Crystal game. As I come over here, the game was well over. I mean, it's just a short trip.
He had things to do. The window was open, bro.
That window wasn't open. It had nothing to do with the window.
Jarvis is on fire, is what it said. Jarvis is on fire.
And this is water, folks.
He hasn't got his order yet.
Dude, we have a I
nice
just sat at a
Coca-Cola.
thrower's feet for like
3.5 hours.
yes.
At a thrower. What is a thrower's meet?
It's
Do
where
tell.
throwers show
All
up
they
and
do
they
is
throw. Yeah.
Disc, shot.
Disc.
Shot,
Jab.
shot,
That's it?
jab,
That's the whole meet.
jab,
It's all throwers
disc,
from all different schools.
shot,
Yes.
disc, shot, shot.
Did you get bored where you like, hey, the javelin, and you like got to duck it? You know, try to move.
Well,
out of the way, or?
there's a couple times when people throw, you got to watch out.
Oh man.
Just
But I
gotta
don't
keep
get-
your head on a swivel.
That's why you don't sit where you have to watch out. Plus, I'm trying to get all my talking in because when my food gets here, I'm going to get quiet for a little bit.
You gotta take the camera off of you right then.
Oh, I
Some
can't wait.
vacuum
I
cleaner.
cannot wait
stuff
for that
right on
Brothers
in.
Pizza, baby.
My gosh.
So speaking of last Thursday, I made the trip to Kansas City for the NFL draft.
Oh yeah, big time. How'd that go?
What a really cool experience! I tell you what, the amount of people that were down there. They estimated there was over 125,000 people
Oh, my
on that
goodness.
lawn. That
Why?
night.
Why would there be that many people there?
It was absolutely insane. I think I walked that day around 6.5 miles.
Jesus, Mary Joseph.
But I tell you, pretty cool experience. I mean, probably once in a lifetime experience. You'll never be able to do that again, I'm sure. But
Did you get? Were you close enough to like see anything
Oh
going
yeah,
on?
oh yeah.
Really?
Well, we got there pretty early, and we probably were, I don't know, maybe 75 yards from the stage. We could see pretty decently. Then we moved back to the back where it was a little less crowded and could have some space. I mean, the closer you got, the more shoulder to shoulder you were, I guess you could say. But it was a good time. was kind of a crazy draft. I mean, the first round was crazy. Like
I was going to say, were you close enough to see the quarterback not get drafted? Holy cow.
from Kentucky, yeah, he was not happy. But then,
He had enough women around him.
yes, he did. The number 2 and 3 pick, that was kind of crazy that the Texans did that. I mean, that was kind of
I'm going to have
before.
my bold prediction later on when you're done
that-
talking about your experience for the draft.
But like as far as all the things going. It was Chiefs crazy down there. I can tell
No
you
way.
that.
At Kansas City?
It was absolutely
Okay,
insane.
so speaking of that, I saw who was it that drank an adult beverage on the Lombardi Trophy?
Yeah.
Was it actually the Lombardi Trophy or was it a replica?
I'm not 100%
It was
sure.
it was a rep.
It had,
sure it
I
had
just
to
say,
be,
'cause
but-
he Gronk spiked it, and I thought there's no way that's the real.
Yeah,
no.
I wouldn't think so either.
Hey, it
But
could have been.
No.
It happened before.
It
It has happened before. No, it's not. Jeez, come on, Zach.
Well,
don't be
you
giving
know.
fake news here.
I was asking.
This isn't CNN. Come on.
But they said that there was over 400,000 people there all in the week throughout the weekend. So
There's a lot of people there who watch.
A lot of barbecue, I
Pretty
bet.
great.
Oh,
yeah,
my
I
gosh,
guarantee
I
it.
bet there was. So good.
yeah, we
Kansas City
went.
barbecue's good.
We didn't have barbecue that
What'd you
down that
have?
Thursday night, but we went to this place called the Tap Room.
I've heard of that.
It was
Jarvis over there dying. Did it go down the wrong tube?
Hey, no drinking at the tap room, huh?
but
Yeah, right.
it was pretty cool. It was an entire bar, probably the length of this room here, and there was taps all the way around the whole.
He's
entire
on
bar.
camera right now eating. I don't
I
even
was
care.
going to say,
It's
he's
great.
just chomping his chips.
Now he's in the microphone. now he's in the
Now he is,
microphone.
as he's
Other than
chomping
that,
on the
no.
chips.
We're trying to have a professional podcast here. Jason's over here.
There's
right
nothing
into the
professional about this.
This is professional. This is value. This is great
great value.
freaking value.
Great free value.
And free. Well, that should be what the F is, actually.
There you go.
So it sounds like it was a pretty cool experience. I mean, I wish I could have went, but, I had to work.
Yeah, I tell you though, like if I would have done a little different, maybe would have spent a little bit more, spent some money to get down in the bottom pit area by the water. They said that he got a lot of quality guys that come down and signed autographs and stuff like that. But,
Was Jim Powers there?
no, Jim Powers was not there.
Wait, what?
He did not show.
He was
had-
at soccer.
He had some
Soccer
family
probably, dude.
situation come about at the last minute, but soccer.
That's where he is tonight.
Yeah, soccer.
Soccer ruining everything.
Man.
All right, we've said it enough.
As always. Well, Kevin ain't watching. We ain't got to worry about that anyway.
Hey,
They're playing a game right now.
Shooty might be watching, though.
I don't know.
Shooty
He-
might be
No.
watching.
yeah,
He's been watching every week.
He's got
silently.
presidential things to do.
He's been watching every week silently.
You want to talk big time?
Well, yeah, El Presidente.
He went big time on us real quick. He went on assignment, and that's all it took.
That's right.
It's like, wow, that's crazy. So,
Well,
So-
has something to do with pious attendance at these things.
What?
I mean, Chris attends, but other than that, Kevin's never here. Zach's never here.
Well, of course I've got to be here. Somebody has to run this thing.
I was going to say,
That's right. That's what I said.
I'm the one who knows how to watch YouTube and learn this crap. Come on. So, yeah, the lake show. That's interesting.
here's my bowl. Here's what I was going to say when you were done. When you were done with the draft, every top QB,
Oh,
it's
here
a
it
bust. They're all a bust.
I agree.
All of them.
Really?
All of them. Yep. Best QB is going to be that backup. It's going to be Stetson Bennett,
Oh.
and he's probably never going to play unless Stafford retires. All of them bust. Put it down.
No.
Put it down.
No. He's AJ
Hey,
McCarron.
This will be like the Arenado thing, but yeah.
No,
Oh, wait a
shoot.
minute. Now,
That's a big disappointment.
we'll get to that in a little bit.
That is a big disappointment. Are you disappointed in him?
What,
That-
do we want to
all
jump
of
into it
them.
right now? Or
Are
we
you disappointed in him right now?
Are we going to finish the NFL
Oh, okay.
draft?
Well, that's what I want to talk about. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
okay.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
He just wants to act like it was a good take, but it
I
was
know.
awful.
For the future.
Everybody and their sister at the time.
They
Bad
didn't-
take.
Well, they didn't think that. Now they sure do.
Well, Oh, my gosh.
He always has a bad month, either April or May. I'm not worried.
I mean, he's
hope
only
so.
hit 30 home runs and drove in 100 for the 7 years in a row, but okay.
And the Cardinals have only had a bad month, so hopefully that's what we're hoping for.
Your mom's watching now. I can't make fun of you.
Yeah, you can. You sure can.
I don't want to get a.
You do
really
realize
mean
that
email.
only 3 teams ever that have started out this bad.
All right, so
have
we're gonna
made
get
the
into it.
playoffs.
10 and 20.
We are going to get
I'm
into
sorry,
it
we
now.
can go back to the draft. All right.
Nope,
that's
we're
right.
moving right on.
On to Cincinnati.
On to
We'll come
Cincinnati.
back to the
well,
draft.
yeah,
Not
hey,
yet, not
at least they're higher in the standings, so let's go on to Cincinnati.
Yeah, no doubt.
The Cardinals are tied for last place now in the National League.
The National League.
I don't think many people would have thought it. Well, Zach over there, who thinks he made that call a long time ago.
I sure did.
What'd you say?
I said they would be at best 75 wins. And I told
The
you why.
season's not over.
And I told you why. I said we are going into the 1990s era, except for 1996 when they won. We're going into a new era, which is called the make money era, because we're going to have all these prospects that are under control. Yeah, we got a couple big time names, but as Waino goes off the books and all these other guys go off the books, guess what? We got you. We got you 3 million fans every year in and year out. Guess what? You're going to come, you're going to pay for these prices, these overpriced hot dogs and beers and that and the other, and you're going to see a subpar product. We're going to win 70, 75 games every year, and we're still going to be in the hunt because we're in the Central. Said it.
Yeah?
Hope so.
That,
Hope you're right, Jack.
hey, and there was an argument.
I hope he's wrong.
Yeah.
I don't hope he's right.
He's always right.
No, he's not.
Hey, there we go.
Why-
Because, hey,
Who the hell are you right now?
Zach's friend right now.
They made it. There was this post about Cardinal fans are spoiled. No, Cardinal management is spoiled.
Oh, yeah.
Because they know year in and year out, like I just said, you're going to have excellent attendance. You're going to have the best fans in baseball. St. Louis, they have proved time and time again that they can support baseball, football, PGA. We can support multiple athletic competitions here in teams and programs and all that, and we will spend our hard-earned money. And you know what? What's going to happen? Again, subpar, because they're all player control.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it is all about the money. It's all about what they can control.
Hey, did they get rid of Randy Rosarina because he couldn't hit? Oh wait, no, they didn't
No.
give him. They didn't give him a
Give him a
chance
chance.
to. Oh wait a second. Oh, because he was an immature young kid and posted a video, so we got to get rid of him.
Yeah.
How's he doing? How's he? Oh wait, how's the prospect that we traded for him? Is he even on the major league roster?
No, he's not.
No. Okay, how many more years do we have to wait for that to
I
pan
don't know.
out?
I wish we'd bring him up right now and
Yeah.
DFA Mats.
Yeah. Hey, wait a second. Is Ozuna still on the team? Is he still nibbly bimbly out in left field? Oh wait, no. But hey, how's Alcantara doing?
He's okay.
Yeah, just a tad. Just a tad.
He won the Cy Young last
He
year.
has not been very good this year.
He won the Cy Young last year.
I know. I'm just saying this year he's not.
He won the Cy Young last
He's
year.
on my fantasy
you,
team.
Chris.
He sucks.
I just want to remind you that he won the Cy Young last year, and I'm going to count.
Hey, what about
all-
Olympus Diaz?
all-
He's raking too, isn't
all
he?
the-
Oh yeah.
all the Cy Young winners we have right now on the team.
Well, we got a lot of
Carry
those.
the one.
-2.
Wait, hold
So-
on, hold on. Let's do this. How many have like maybe close to sub 3 ERA? Exactly. Hey, wait a
One?
second. Here's one.
Yeah,
When's the
we will. We'll have
Hey,
one. He's pitching
hold on.
Saturday.
How many series? How many series
Bueno.
have the Cardinals won since 2014? Here's your trivia question: how many series have the Cardinals won since 2014? Now, I'm not good at math, but I'm going to say almost a decade, if not a decade, this year.
All right, go ahead. Drop the knowledge.
What's your guess?
I don't know.
I have no
You
idea.
don't know.
I don't know
He's
how
had
many.
5 weeks to prepare.
What are you doing, Jarvis over there? Hey,
What do you do? What do you actually do? You're supposed to be teaching. I'm going to research
teaching.
this. I'm gonna,
Not at all
I'm gonna
teaching.
Drop
What
this.
did he say today?
History.
Hey, it's the end of the year. We got to start teaching now.
History of sports.
No,
Something. I can't
that
remember.
is not what it said.
I can't remember. I didn't
But
quote
I
it.
am over. I had given the EOC test. Do you know anything about that at private school? No.
No.
Hey, I do.
You guys don't get graded on that.
I did. I know all about the OC.
You
No,
don't now.
I can. Like you forgot it.
Yeah.
Did you forget, Zach?
No,
Like, what
no.
does it
Would
even
you-
mean?
No.
Forgot it during your hour lunch today.
No, we didn't. Not
We
today.
didn't have an hour lunch today.
We didn't. We had a special schedule.
That's right.
It was special, all right.
You wish you
Hey,
had an
I
hour
bet you
lunch.
had an hour lunch, don't you? Whatever. This guy.
Anyway, the
He'll
answer
be
is
the guy.
one.
He'll be the guy who's
One
applied.
series.
What?
The trivia question.
What was the question?
Exactly.
I already forgot it.
I said how many series since 2014 have the Cardinals won postseason series?
Oh, postseasons.
One.
Wait a minute.
They
Dude,
changed the whole question.
I
by
know. I'm
saying
thinking
that.
of series. I'm like,
That's
man,
why I
that's a
was like,
lot of
these
different
dumb. They've won a lot of
series that they
series.
played.
I was thinking,
World
Like you
Series.
sat there. Oh,
and we haven't won
playoff
one yet.
series.
Playoffs.
Thank
Only
you.
one?
Thank you for clarifying. I would have said at least one or two. That'd have been mine, but
We
whatever.
won one this year. We were-
One series?
Yeah, thank
No,
you.
we haven't won. Oh,
Yes, Tim
series,
Shumpert.
series,
That is Casper McVey on the show. He is here. I know, right? It's like, what? Who's this guy?
A lot of Caspers in
It
this.
is. It's
Hey.
like a graveyard of coaches.
Full of them.
So many people dead. This guy's dead.
cross him
Someone
off
cross
then.
him off.
He's out. He's gone. See ya.
So, yeah, they suck. They've actually they've played 10 series already
Not
this
won one.
this year. They have lost the first game every
time.
single
One of them.
series.
60% of the time, it works
every time. And they, yeah, I mean,
Unbelievable.
come on, it's not good. It's not good baseball to watch. The only way I'm going to go is if it's $7. I don't know.
Die Hard Night.
Die Hard Night. It's getting to the point now.
Oh, man.
If you were alive the last time they won it,
Well, there was the other stat. They said that if hey, just give it 25 years and they'll win a series because anybody that's been alive for at least 25 years has seen them win. And it 2011.
I mean, a World Series, Zach, or are you
yeah,
talking about a
World
regular
Series.
series?
Okay, are we talking about
championship. Yes, World Series.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, you got to clarify sometimes
Okay,
when you
sorry.
say you make these bold statements and
Like
then you don't.
they haven't won a series, so I'm thinking, wait a minute.
Series, like how many series have they played each year? And I'm trying to carry the one and do some math, and it's all messed up. So
I didn't clarify.
You
I
didn't.
apologize.
Yeah.
I apologize.
wow,
We're just
You're
pointing
wrong.
out you didn't
Flaws.
clarify. You're flawed. You weren't prepared.
Okay.
You weren't prepared for the show that you made fun of us for not being prepared for. You're awarded no points. May God have mercy on your soul. Just throwing it out there. By the way,
Name
speaking
that movie, Jarvis.
Don't
Billy Madison,
I don't remember that kind of crap.
I
dude.
watched a funny movie I hadn't seen in a while until I fell asleep last night. Old School.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
So good.
My boy Blue.
So good. Gonna go to Home Depot. Don't know if I have enough time. Just saying. Good stuff. Hey,
So how do we fix the problem if we're the Cardinals?
you spend money and then you fire Ollie and the bow tie.
Do you think Schultz just kind of chuckling right now?
A little bit.
Oh, if
hold
I'm
on.
him, I'm chuckling a lot.
Is Jeff Albert chuckling right now?
He
Probably
should
a little
be.
bit.
He should be.
Him and his trash
Well,
can.
I mean, now it makes me wonder. Matt Holliday was out of there pretty quick.
Yeah, he was.
Yes.
So was there more to it than just family?
how many times are we going to hear that?
I guess said it was a lot.
Hey,
The day he resigned, I said that something's a little whacked out with that because I mean he was there. What they'd hired him in 3 months. He was gone. Not even one time did he step on the field for any kind of anything. So that's a little strange.
It is suspicious. I mean, Matt Holliday, who's a Cardinal Hall of Famer, doesn't want to work for the Cardinals.
I don't know. I just thought it was weird at the time, and now it's looking.
he
And,
knew something.
and you don't have Skip there to keep Ollie grounded. I don't know. He's just done some things that I'm just like, and people can say what they want, but that whole calling
O'Neal.
O'Neal out was just, it was weird. It was just
agree.
odd.
Well, I think he's lost the complete clubhouse with their trust.
Oh, they swear he has not.
Here's the thing about that, though.
Players don't trust him.
Okay, here's the thing about that. You're a professional athlete. It shouldn't matter about the manager because your job is to go out and perform. whether you have a great
If
manager, a bad manager.
Yeah, but if
or
said
what.
manager's switching the lineup, switching the position you're batting, every time you come to the ballpark, you don't know if you're playing, don't know if you aren't playing, don't know if you're going to be playing first or second or third or short or left or right or center. Hell, I might pitch today. Who the hell knows?
Well, our pitcher does. You might be good.
But I mean, I think as a player, that would drive me insane.
You want some consistency.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though. You got this young guy who's the manager, and we don't have the veteran leadership like we did last year.
There we go.
That's really big.
Oh, it pulls.
You don't have Skip. I don't know. I think it was those three guys more than it was Skip, but I think Skip helped. And
Molina.
I think Ali Marmol is, he kind of looks like he's a know-it-all kind of guy. And, I just think it. I mean, to me, listening to him talk, he just rubs me the wrong way. And it has nothing to do with the whole thing with Tyler O'Neill. I don't care. I kind of agree with you. I mean, I think you're a paid athlete, play a professional sport, shouldn't be that big of a deal. Right. But I also think there's some couth and some tact and some professionalism. You don't go call the dude out in the media. You just go tell him in the locker room, and then you handle it in the locker room, and then you go talk to me and say, hey, we're good here. But for me, I just...
Especially that early on in the season.
And he makes a lot of stupid decisions, okay? I mean, just really, really stupid decisions. But at the same time, hey, so does the front office. I mean, again, you send Mater, give a crap about it, who cares? Right. Player to be named later is probably who you should
DF
be.
Ader.
DF Ader, I like that one.
I like that. And
then you bring him right back.
So let me ask you this. So you brought up leadership.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm asking, genuinely asking, okay, before Arenado came over, did he win in Colorado?
No.
Okay, before Goldschmidt came over, did he win in Arizona?
No.
Okay, so here's where you're at. You're asking two guys who have never been in the thick of things of winning a World Series or championship. They don't know the Cardinal way, yet because they're the big-time dudes, they are expected to lead, and they've never done it before. And so, on top of that, you have which we said a long time ago, yes, probably the last time I was on the show, where we talked about...
I already forgot.
Exactly. How many of these guys are still under rookie deals? So you don't have a complete roster where you have any championship pedigree. And I think that's an issue. I think when you talk about leadership, you have to have somebody that's been there and done it. Why did we hire who was the righty from the Angels that was 200-plus innings, the Bulldog,
John Lackey.
There you go. Why did we bring him over? Sorry, why did we bring him over?
We traded for him.
Okay, why did we bring him over? Because he was 200-plus in innings, and he was that guy that's been there, done that. So, I mean... To me, I think
try to give other people some
light.
Try to give some other people some jobs to do here, and then it just messes it all up. That's why you got to do it yourself, Chris.
But I think that's part of the issue. I think all of that, again, if you don't know, or if you don't know how to do something because you've never done it before, it's tough to do.
It is.
So you're telling me that two guys that played with guys like Pujols and all that, they don't know how to win.
I'm saying maybe leadership. Because it's something. There's obviously something that's missing. And whether it's Marmol, and we're talking about the lineup and the consistency of that, the pitching. I mean, who's the alpha on the pitching rotation?
Well, he's pitching Saturday.
Okay, so I mean,
and he's old,
right? Okay, so who's the out? You had Yachty. And Yachty was not going to let anything slip. Anything.
Yeah, but he went and coached went and watched his basketball team play. That was all fine and dandy. Who? That wasn't great leadership.
No.
I hear you.
But he is Yachty.
But he's Yachty, right? So, anyway, my point is, and you guys can talk about it, is that might be a factor.
Wow, way to continue on there.
I did. You guys are.
Well, I mean,
fiddling around with the lights and
like you talking about the DFA guy.
This guy. Hey, you've been on the show a while. What are you guys doing?
DF Nader or whatever.
Mater.
Yeah, Mater. Payer, tater, I don't care.
Bayer Tater. Stop being a hater.
So here's what I'm saying. I'm still mad that Jordan Walker is not in this lineup.
Don't even get me started there.
I mean, you're going to tell me that you got guy goes how many games? 12? Mm-hmm. And then they talked about how he's so above his age and blah 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 and all this stuff, but then he can't get out of the slump without going to the minors.
We're going to let
His
him
swings that screwed up. I want to take the advice because everyone else is hitting so gosh damn well that they're listening to you guys, and now I want Walker to listen to you guys. And who have we developed as a hitter?
Lots of people. They just don't play for us anymore.
We didn't even develop them. We shipped them out before you can even develop them.
Hey,
before we could screw them up.
Even better, can't still thinking about you going off on that rant.
What?
Just started going off about it. He's hitting 274. He was hitting 274 in the majors. In the majors, he's hitting 274. He was the third best hitter on the team.
But we got to set him down.
The struggling
management says
struggling player.
and they know best.
I sure thought they said, we're going to let him struggle up here at the major league level.
You know what? I think the Cardinals are starting to mirror
Oh gosh, where's this going?
the government because they just keep telling you things.
I knew that's what it was.
I didn't know he was going to say
So they're a bunch of Democrats is what you're saying.
Well, I never said anything about Democrats.
That's what he's
on
saying.
this show.
That's what he's saying.
I'm saying the government.
You are saying you're from
Government.
Annapolis. You're not Democratic.
Are you kidding me? Jason, there is way too many. There is a bunch of Democrats in Annapolis.
Yes, but they're turned Republicans now.
I don't know about that.
Okay, let them vote for Biden. That's done us well.
Hey, I will give you another statistic since it's factual
just give your
information.
I'm on fire tonight, boys.
I can tell.
I'm just trying to help everybody out at this table.
Why?
What?
So y'all don't get phone calls tomorrow. Anyway, there are more registered Democrats than there are Republicans.
Wow, thanks for that
I'm just
tidbit
letting you
of
know.
info.
Just letting you know.
I'm glad you brought
is that
something
gonna
to the
keep
show.
me from getting phone calls? I'm freedom. It's America. I can put an opinion out there if I want.
Registered? Registered? Okay.
Okay.
Well, registered, yeah. A bunch of them were dead.
Jay-
A bunch of them were dead that voted. I mean, yeah, of course they're registered.
Oh, man.
Jason,
I'm
why
trying to help
don't you just send us to break while you're at it?
Well, hey, welcome back to Zach McVey Show. See you back here in a couple minutes.
How'd those fries you've been craving? I'm hot and I'm steamy, and oh man, do I smell delicious. I'm calling your name. Oh, Doug. Doug. And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, paying for these repairs may be tough to swallow.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands?
Imagine an HVAC as unnoticeable as the air itself. Sounds pretty good, huh? The new Daikin Fit. Air intelligence.
Give Home by SMCI a call today at 636-337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
Bucks and Barnhart welcomes back the 2-pound pork steak special every Thursday. Kids eat free every Tuesday, and all-you-can-eat soup and salad every day, all day, only at Case and Bucks and Barnhart, home of over 55 appetizers. Learn more at caseandbucksbarnhart.com.
Question about my listing price?
Updating listing to Lizard Heights.
No, listing price.
Wizard Kites.
Can I talk to a real human agent, please?
For 24 years, really enjoyed being a basketball coach. When I retired from coaching, I decided that I wanted to get back into the media world, and I started doing play-by-play, I started doing color analyst work, I started guest hosting on some shows. However, my brain seemed to be a little bit different. I look at it from more of a coach's point of view. I love to showcase guests. I love to tell their story, to be able to share that with the listeners and see what they can take from it. I've been fortunate enough to showcase people not just locally and regionally, but nationally as well. Joe Namath, Kurt Warner, Patrick Ewing, Katie Smith, Valerie Contos Field, Katie Sowers. Not just talk about their accolades, not just have a lot of statistics and what they accomplished, but what they have given back to the game, what they've given back as leaders in their community. And I want people to be able to listen to my show, and at the end of it, when they listen to the post-game talk, to be able to reflect on what our discussion was and to be able to take that into their lives. They're going to be able to still live their life like a champion. That's a show right there that I feel like is worth listening to.
La Pachanga Mexican Restaurant.
La Pachanga Mexican Restaurant
Te invita a celebrar con nosotros este 5 de mayo. Con 3 días de fiesta, empezando el viernes, sábado y domingo.
Tu recuerdo no se va, no se va, no se va. Algo
en sus diferentes localidades. La Pachanga Mexican Restaurant, 1185 Scenic Drive, Seed 105, Herculaneum, Missouri, 63048. La Pachanga Mexican Restaurant, 900 South Truman Boulevard, Crystal City, Missouri, 63019. La Pachanga Mexican Restaurant, 20 Norwest Drive, Von Terre, Missouri, 63028. La Pachanga Mexican Restaurant, 3797 Gogo Road, Arnold, Missouri, 63010.
Supérame porque yo ya te olvidé.
La Pachanga Mexican Restaurant.
La Pachanga Mexican Restaurant.
Well, welcome back here to
Buenos dias. De la noche. I'll tell you what. Man, if that don't make you want to come down here to La Pachanga, I don't know what will.
Cinco de Mayo, man.
Hey, so welcome back here to Herculaneum La Pachanga here. As you saw on the commercial right before we come on it back on the air, Cinco de Mayo this Friday night. Come down and enjoy some fun activities that are going on here. I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of specials going on. So,
what kind of specials?
I have no
Rewatch
idea.
the commercial.
But I don't speak Spanish. I didn't know what.
Slow down.
In between
okay.
In between our next segment, make sure you pay attention to that commercial and understand everything that they're saying.
Hit the
and
subtitles.
come on Friday night.
Record it and then go back and put it in through Google Translate. You'll be fine.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Do what the kids do in Spanish class.
We do want to say a big thank you to Joel and his crew here for allowing us to come here every single week, back at it again, and host the show for us at no cost. And we wanted to give in some advertisements for sure.
It is no cost to come do the show except for my bill every week.
Well,
It's no cost to the show.
You don't have
To
to,
the show.
eat anything, Jason.
Okay,
You made a choice.
I had to go to track meet, and then
here we go.
came
Should have
straight
packed your
from there to
lunch.
here. Oh, shit.
Pack your lunch.
I packed a lunch to school, but not to the track meet.
Sounds like you didn't pack enough. then.
I stopped at Oberly, though. I made sure I got some of that.
Yum. Good stuff.
Haven't ate any of it yet.
Put the jalapeno cheese, the pepper jack cheese in the Oberly. Man, you got to do that.
I get the.
I've never had it.
Really?
You never had Oberly sausage?
Nope.
Wow.
No.
Man.
In their cheese, their garlic cheese. Ooh.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
No, I'll take y'all's word for it.
It's good stuff. It's out there in my car.
Well, that's good. All right, so
In the cooler. I'm keeping it fresh.
I was about to say, like, it might be
No.
Not good.
A little fresh. I prepared.
so fresh and so clean. All right, Blair,
I prepared, unlike for the show.
Oh, what's our next topic, Blair?
That's a good question.
Oh my
Did
gosh!
somebody make this up?
Well, McVey's here.
How about we talk about
there
some
you go.
local stuff? Because there was some breaking local stuff that involves the Herculaneum School District on the sports side, and I think it's kind of neat.
Okay,
So
go ahead, Zach. You're on.
well, I'll pass it over to the Herky guys,
I thought you
to the
just-
Dunklin guys about they are going to now co-op with Crystal City for girls softball.
I didn't know where he was going with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Made that official at the last board meeting that Herculaneum and Crystal City are going to co-op for fall softball. Should be a good thing for both schools, I think, and it's not going to change anywhere that they're at as far as classifications. And Crystal City's struggled to put a team together the last couple of years, and they've got a handful of kids that will help move over here to Herculaneum and create a team, more of a team atmosphere to get those kids an opportunity to keep playing, which is the key thing.
At Dunklin R5, that's what we do. We do what's best for students, and this is
here
best
we
for
go.
students.
I'd
Here
agree,
we go.
and I think
that's what we do.
I think it's
That's why everyone should go to Dunklin R5.
That sounds like undue influence.
That was not undue influence. If you live in our district, you should be.
you didn't specify
There
that.
you go. Yeah.
Yep.
But
I've seen plenty of pious signs in our district, so chill out.
hey, when we also, I don't think Zach's been on the show since that all went down, but we did pass a bond
Did
issue,
it?
and
Awesome.
we're going to be getting a new turf football field.
Oh
and
my
a
goodness.
new gymnasium.
Really? Now hold on, time out.
Safety and closing in all of our buildings and all the locations. So should be
Okay,
good stuff.
so they wanted to get rid of the grass football field. That's interesting because it's one of the few that's left, especially.
Well, let's be real. It's the only public school
There we
in
go.
Jefferson County that has a grass field.
correct.
and to me,
An
because
advantage?
when I played football, we got whooped by Herky every year, right? And it was the atmosphere of the field, and then the stone
Stone
steps and the bleacher and all. I mean, the field's great, the track, and then now since they've redone over the years with the box and all that, I mean, I'm surprised that they wanted to go the. Not that it's bad at all. Hey, I'm all about turf.
I think some of it. I mean, grass isn't the easiest to grow in Missouri, and
there's a cost.
And
I don't know. I think there's a lot of people growing grass in Missouri.
I just think it's going to.
Okay. Now talk about that grass, dude.
Bluegrass.
No, it's definitely green.
I just think it's going to open up more opportunities
It's for our kids,
all of our kids.
And PE can go out there anytime they want to use it.
Band.
Baseball season, if it's really muddy, they can maybe
Yeah,
use
that's
it.
what we did out of Grandview.
Yep, we did.
Yeah.
Yep. Baseball fields. We can go out on the football field.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Track
there's-
kids running by getting hit by baseballs.
That's
It's
all
okay.
right.
Run faster. You don't get hit.
Better.
Get better.
Duck, dodge.
I mean, there's a lot of things going on in our district that bond issue is really going to help, and it's going to make entrances safer at all the buildings, and
That's good.
especially with everything that's been going on with all these school shootings and stuff. That's
Scary stuff.
concern of most districts is to make it as safe as possible for the kids.
I mean, if you post signs that say the teachers are carrying, maybe that'll deter some of that.
Well,
That's a great debatable topic.
yeah,
We're going to do it here at this forum.
That's how we can.
Why?
We can have that debatable
Bring that one up.
discussion when we're done.
Yeah, we
Why?
Like off air.
Why we can't have that on air?
I don't think it would do well for me.
You know, the last time we talked about guns after the shooting, I just want to make sure I point that out there. That guns are tools. Okay? Guns are tools. Background checks are great. No problem with that. But at the same time, if you're going to blame guns, then you're not going to blame the pencil for the kid failing the test. Okay?
No,
it's the tool. It's the tool. I'm just saying, it's the tool. That's it. So it's a tool in the hands of somebody who uses it.
You're saying it's an inanimate object?
It's an inanimate object.
Kind of like this wonderful
Oh my gosh.
Pepsi.
Yeah.
Pepsi.
Nectar of the gods, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Puke.
Can't drink it anymore. Sorry, man.
No?
Like Pepsi.
Man, it's so good.
So,
but I think that's exciting. You
It
know,
is. It
for
is very exciting.
the kids, there's going to get an opportunity for that, and then, I mean, like you guys said, getting a turf field. I going, you know, not having that in high school, and then being in a couple districts that have it, and then I enjoy having the turf field. I think, again, it's the upfront cost. You're going to pay for whether it's grass or whether it's turf. You're going to pay for it one way or the other. But to me, it's a no-brainer for the turf.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what I've noticed, and I'm not saying we're getting one because it's not on there, but at some point it would be awesome if they did the baseball field. And reason being, we went down to Cape a week or so ago.
Oh, man, that's beautiful.
And
gosh, that's beautiful.
Well, their field was beautiful when we went down there a year ago and played them on grass, but now it's turf.
It's nice.
Dude, it rained the entire way to Cape. I'm going, I know it's on turf, but no, we played. It rained during the game. We kept playing.
Do they have a full turf?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or is it
It's
just
so
infield?
awesome.
Oh,
it's
full
amazing.
So it's like
turf.
playing up at the GCS?
Yes.
There is no better
but
facility
better.
than that campus.
Oh, the football field's
Football
amazing.
field's
Oh,
amazing.
The football,
The gym.
soccer's right, yeah, all that
They
stuff.
got all kinds of money, too.
Man.
But that baseball field, it was awesome. And like Windsor, there, like when we played Windsor, it was like their 10th or 11th game. You know how many away games they played? One. And that,
we went the first, I think, 11 games.
because you guys' field was playable. And that one that they had away was at Festus.
Another turf.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's if you want to get the baseball season in, and if they're not going to make any adjustments, which this is going into a whole other thing, but
Go ahead, jump into it, bud.
Well, I just think they could make some adjustments to all sports schedules that would make more sense, because I feel our spring sports, especially baseball, it's just a rush. It's a rush when you're playing 6 games or 5 games in a week. That's just stupid.
It's not good on the kids' arms.
No, and well, unless you have a ton of arms, but gosh, you got to have a ton of arms. And then you're
Not very
throwing
many schools have that.
Well, like
No.
for a school our size,
Small schools,
you're throwing a kid that's a freshman out there in a varsity game because you're down to nothing.
Need arms.
And I just think if they moved everything back, started football a week earlier, and then started basketball like in December, and then pushed spring sports back a little bit.
I think if they did anything, they need to cut basketball on both sides. Start it later, and then finish sooner. And I know that's probably an unpopular thing, but I think they should.
I think that it would be
It'd help
all right
spring sports.
if they play. If you go to like basketball, you could play 3 games a week. I could handle that.
But that's what I'm saying. You cut the season back, and then you just try to play more games in your week, and you're fine. Instead of, I mean, there's a couple weeks where we only have one game.
I hate those weeks.
I do
sometimes.
too.
Especially when it's in like late January.
Well, like we had the
whatnot,
week leading up to our 7 game, we didn't have a game, and so
Well, that's what I mean. If
we were rusty,
but if you
except the third quarter.
if you took those 2 weeks out of the season, just think you wouldn't have that problem.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to play. Somebody's going to need a game. You're going to find a game somewhere, somehow. And that's the problem that we have. And that makes your spring sports more rushed.
Right.
Plus, now, I mean, I think the turf would really help. With
It
having,
helps get engaged.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I mean, you want to play, and you don't have to worry about that stuff. To get teams in and worry about the weather as much.
Well, and
Here's
kids
another
lose
thing.
a lot of home games because of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Here's another thing. Okay, so you're seeding district play, and this team may have had to play 6 games in a row, considering now all of a sudden they may have to play 2 district opponents, and didn't get to pitch their best kid because they had to play back-to-back days against district opponents. Now all of a sudden maybe those are screwed a little bit, because you've got to put a pitcher on the mound that really doesn't need to be pitching in a district game, and now all of a sudden the seedings are all
you got to
messed
look.
up.
Yeah, like at Herky, we're playing Perryville this week. That's an important game for our seeds. So we're going to save our best pitcher for that game. So we had chances we could have lost the conference game maybe because we're not, Dylan Black's not going to throw against them because he's got to throw against Perryville because that's. I mean, I'm not saying that's what Dickerman's doing. I'm just guessing.
Right. Hey, Zach, I got a question.
Sure.
Did Pius lose a conference game?
No.
Okay.
No. Hey, and we won the last one on a walk-off 2-run base hit to win. I mean, it was exciting. It was good.
It was about like that exciting Herculaneum Pius game, too.
It was.
Yeah, there you go. See?
But, okay, here's my question for you guys. Here's my question for you guys.
Doesn't matter. We lost our 7-2. So
as head coaches.
Are we playing that card again?
Well, yeah.
Why?
Because you all are the head coaches.
And you are too.
No, he's not.
No, I'm not.
You've been a head coach.
You have been.
Here's what
That's
I
why he
don't
loves
like.
asking those questions.
I know.
Exactly. Well, you got to give the people what they want.
Okay.
You guys going into district, I don't care if football's its own entity because of all of the math. But basketball, baseball, anything where you seed.
Oh, here we go.
Why do we have to seed so early? Why does it have to be seed? Why can't you seed a day, 2 days, three days
Schedule.
before the tournament?
Schedule. Getting buses.
What's that?
Transportation.
Huh?
You got to get.
They already know when it's going to be.
You already know.
You already know what
play.
days. This year we already knew what days.
Well, now you know what days. Yeah.
You already know the days. You already know the times.
No,
you just don't know when you. But
to me, I'm with you. And I want to make your back, and I'm going to agree.
Admin.
Here's why. Okay,
because Mitch has said so.
Here's what I don't understand. You've got. We'll just use reality here. So Grandview's playing DeBerg in baseball tomorrow.
Okay.
District matchup.
Yeah.
Okay. Could potentially affect seeding.
Yes.
Okay.
They already voted. Now we don't play till the 13th. That's 10 days away or whatever. Now you mean to tell me you couldn't push that off another week?
Yep.
I don't. You guys tell me because you're smarter than I am.
No, I think
I'm the simple one here. Remember that.
Okay,
explain to me why you can't do this the seed voting as late as possible.
I will explain my opinion as long as we come back to you explaining why you're the simple one here and where that came from.
So I've been told.
So I think you're right. I think we could wait and do it later. I mean, with basically, there's not all the districts anymore that you have to have the seed meeting in person. We have the technology now where you can just basically, you can do this over Zoom and save the time and all that other crap.
That's what we did.
I know. So,
joke.
And on top of that, if we would ever go to the point where we have a point system district seating option,
I love it.
You don't have to do any of that. Once your points are decided, it's done. You know exactly where you fall. And you don't have to worry about the seating crap. You don't have to worry about the sketchy bull crap that comes with it. Matter of fact, you don't have to worry about if Team A played more games than us because they got a turf field and we don't.
Doesn't matter.
Because it doesn't matter at that point. We have a more fair system here. And baseball is the sport that I think gets screwed out all that. If they had a point system that was more, it's more objective than it is anything else, because you can't look at the sample size. There's going to be a variation between how many games you play and you play and you play.
There's teams that have played 30 games already.
That's what I'm saying. It's insane. So how do you look at that and say, well, this team's 25-5 and this team is 12-7? How do I know? That's way too big of a difference. So there needs to be something. Anyway, but that's just another point. Point towards having a point system. But I really think you can wait. I think you can wait, and you can let these games play. We can utilize technology, like we have Zoom and crap like that, and just do it that way. Makes no sense. I agree. I hate agreeing with you guys all the time, but I agree.
I'm like that too with some tournaments we play in. I don't understand why we can't just do it a couple days before.
I don't know. I like coming here and seeding for the Bruce Thomas.
Yeah, I'm not the one that makes that up. I mean, I'm just saying we come here and do it, so all the coaches get together, blah blah blah. But
what do you guys do when you get together?
We did that.
Have wonderful Pepsis.
Yeah.
No.
Drink water.
Okay.
So
No.
but
Wearing your school's athletic gear, drinking Pepsis.
My gosh.
I'm just wondering.
There's Zach stirring the pot.
What?
Stirring the pot.
Oh my gosh.
But my other
Says the guy over here.
I never
yeah,
stirred the pot.
let's lay off that.
But the biggest thing that I have with the whole thing is you can't get a very accurate seeding if you're doing it, especially in baseball. I think it's really a big difficult thing because one, you've got these schedules. If you're gonna put together a district, then you need to play all those teams in baseball in your district to be legitimately.
I think that's got to be some type of a rule change or schedule change. Put the districts out. Do 1-year contracts.
Yes.
Districts comes out early. Maybe even the year before. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
Oh yeah, ADs will love that.
And then you put.
You put that
It's
district
not that
games.
it's not that hard to get it on the phone and say, hey, let's for 5 opponents and say, hey, we're gonna have this bubbled in for this set of time frame this month even, and we're gonna play. It's not that as many times the phone calls as has been like, hey, let's try to get a game for this week. I mean, every week since the beginning of the year, it's like we've called probably dozens of schools.
Are we
trying to
just
get
talking
games.
baseball?
No, I'm just saying is I think it's
because
baseball.
I'm not just looking at just baseball. I thought we were just talking in general.
However you want, yeah. Take it.
I mean, I just don't. I scheduling wise, like districts, and if it changes every year, so then you're going to have to schedule that. You know, they're not doing districts till right before the season starts.
Yeah, and I just don't know that. I mean, once again, they went to that because it's every year thing. They switch it around with the championship factor. It makes a difference. But you know the championship factor as soon as the state tournament's over. Like, you know what points they have and where they're going to fall out for next year.
It's on the website.
Why do you have to continue to weep? Now, I can say that, well, some of those Class 1 schools may not form a team. Okay, perfect. You put 6 teams in there, they're down to 5.
There you go.
They're down to 4, down to 3, whatever. So if 3 of them come out and they're down to 3, then they're down to 3. But they should never be down to 1. I mean, you can't think that how it's going to happen.
I know he's spouting all these numbers out.
I'm just trying to do the Riley Blair math there. 3 to 5 to 4.
I didn't ever said 3 to 5 to 4.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just trying to follow it.
Open up your headphones here and listen.
I'm trying to run this show over here.
So
I got time to listen to you.
But I know it's hard work over there. So
you should try it.
I have. It wasn't that difficult.
Wasn't that difficult? He just said.
I didn't say it was. He just said it's not difficult.
You can be simple and run this.
Yes. Trust me.
You don't have to have a college education to run this. Just saying.
But I think it makes it.
You can work at 27 different
really
jobs and run
difficult
this?
to put the best teams in the best spots to be at the championship game. Like, I think you may have a matchup that's a 2-3 matchup, whatever, but it should be a good game, or the 1-4 should be the best game. So I just think it on any given night that could change. But I think as far as any sports thing goes, you're going to have an underdog that's going to come up and knock somebody out. But why? Why not put it out there where it gives the best teams the best chance to have success? That's personally what I think.
If you want it done right, I mean, at least, like you said, the most competitive field. Because again, if I haven't seen you or we haven't played, and again you're 25-2, but 22 of your wins have been against teams that are 0-20. Well, but we're sitting at sub 500, but we're playing.
I'm playing the schedule I got. I'm playing the schedule I got.
Yeah,
can't help it. I got more wins than you.
Yeah,
but we're
you've heard that.
Sucks to suck.
You've heard that though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing, and it just doesn't make an even playing field, in my opinion. But I think you're robbing Peter to pay Paul at this point. I don't think it's going to make a difference.
We're not talking about my finances here, no. Come on.
Hey, there's a guy here that might be able to help you with that.
Maybe. All right, well, I think we're going to go to break. What? I was just saying it is time to go to break.
So while you're on break, make sure you listen to the final commercial of our broadcast, and make sure that you listen.
The infinite final.
But you can also listen to all of the other ones as well.
Listen to all of our sponsors.
Yes.
All right, we'll be right back with more Coach's Box, maybe.
I'm those fries you've been craving. I'm hot, and I'm steamy, and oh man, do I smell delicious. I'm calling your name. Oh, Doug. Doug. And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, paying for these repairs may be tough to swallow.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands?
Imagine an HVAC as unnoticeable as the air itself. Sounds pretty good, huh? The new Daikin Fit. Air intelligence.
Give Home by SMCI a call today at 636-337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
Buxton Barnhart welcomes back the 2-pound pork steak special every Thursday. Kids eat free every Tuesday, and all-you-can-eat soup and salad every day, all day, only at Case & Buxton Barnhart, home of over 55 appetizers. Learn more at caseandbucksbarnhart.com.
Question about my listing price?
Updating listing to Lizard Heights.
No, listing price.
Wizard Kites.
Can I talk to a real human agent, please?
For 24 years, really enjoyed being a basketball coach. When I retired from coaching, I decided that I wanted to get back into the media world, and I started doing play-by-play. I started doing color analyst work. I started guest hosting on some shows. However, my brain seemed to be a little bit different. I look at it from more of a coach's point of view. I love to showcase guests. I love to tell their story. To be able to share that with the listeners and see what they can take from it. I've been fortunate enough to showcase people not just locally and regionally, but nationally as well. Joe Namath, Kurt Warner, Patrick Ewing, Katie Smith, Valerie Contos Field, Katie Sowers. Not just talk about their accolades, not just have a lot of statistics and what they accomplished, but what they have given back to the game and what they've given back as leaders in their community. And I want people to be able to listen to my show, and at the end of it, when they listen to the post-game talk, to be able to reflect on what our discussion was and to be able to take that into their lives. They're going to be able to still live their life like a champion. That's a show right there that I feel like is worth listening to.
La Pachanga Mexican Restaurant. La Pachanga Mexican Restaurant. Te invita a celebrar con nosotros este 5 de mayo. Con 3 días de fiesta, empezando el viernes, sábado y domingo.
Tu recuerdo no se va, no se va, no se va. Algo en
en sus diferentes localidades. La Pachanga Mexican Restaurant, 1185 Scenic Drive, Seed 105, Herculaneum, Missouri, 63048. La Pachanga Mexican Restaurant, 900 South Truman Boulevard, Crystal City, Missouri, 63019. La Pachanga Mexican Restaurant, 20 Norwest Drive, Von Terre, Missouri, 63028. La Pachanga Mexican Restaurant, 3797 Bogo Road, Arnold, Missouri, 63010.
Supérame porque yo ya te olvidé.
La Pachanga Mexican Restaurant. La Pachanga Mexican Restaurant.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Coach's Box. I hope you had a chance to, see our sponsors' commercials. Pretty intense. Some good stuff. We have a new sponsor, Jenny Hopkins. If you haven't, if you didn't get a chance to see it, the A Coach's Perspective podcast. It's available on Apple, Spotify, and you can listen to it live. It's actually, I think, going on right now. Yeah, so if you're listening to her,
if you're
bored.
Not bored with us.
If you're bored with us, you can just watch her. It's live on coachesperspective.com, and then it's on ESPN 96.9 The Jock if you're somewhere around Springfield. I think you can listen to it on iHeartRadio. Either way, nice. But Jenny, she's a Missouri Basketball Coaches Association member, and she does a really good job interviewing really famous people. And if you're not doing anything Friday is Cinco de Mayo, if you couldn't tell and you didn't watch the commercial reel. And come on down to La Pachanga in any of their fine locations, but we always fancy the one here in Herculaneum, Missouri. And you can see the one you can go down the one in Festus / Crystal City, whichever one, or Arnold or Bon Terre. And enjoy their specials. We don't know what they are. I'm sure it's going to be a good time and have a lot of fun people here. So
I bet they have some margarita specials.
Margaritas.
I bet there's a mariachi band.
There could be a mariachi band. That'd be awesome. That's what I need to do. Zach, what are you doing Friday? You guys got a game?
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to get rained out, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, yeah. But then we have another one Saturday.
Oh,
yikes!
Where's the game Saturday at?
Down at Cape.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
At Cape Central. You get to play on it.
Yep.
There you go. You get to play on that great field you were talking about.
Last year too. Well, you were talking about the rain. We had a doubleheader for JV last year down there in the rain. Rained all, and it was fine.
And a little moisture on the ball.
Yeah.
Was there a wild pitch?
Or 2 or 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it happens. No spider tack. Like Scherzer.
Good stuff. Good
rosin.
Stuff. A little rosin.
Rosin and sweat.
It's just rosin.
Okay. Hey, you know what? Listen, you throw 100 mile an hour. We don't want you to control the ball. No. We want you to throw a baseball that has no seams, no whatsoever, and that's just completely flat, almost like a cue ball. Yeah, without anything for you to control.
It was fast. Sounded like it.
Yeah. How much?
He's a professional. Get it done.
Oh, man.
We wear caps and sleeves in this league. What movie, Jason?
I don't know. Bull Durham, maybe?
Almost.
You're getting warmer.
Just a bit outside. That's all right.
What? You don't know that one either?
Guys, I don't remember movies.
I don't remember anything from movies.
Unless it's from Forrest Gump, I'm probably not going to remember.
Oh, that Tom Hanks guy. He's cool.
Yeah. League of Their Own.
That's a good one.
I got an idea for a commercial sometime. Remind me. All right, so moving on to our last segment. Now that we've got all that out of the way.
Sure.
Zach, what's our last segment?
Well, per our Twitter poll, it seemed like an overwhelming majority of people wanted to talk about some local sports.
Or other professional sports. That we won't mention.
Yeah, that's not happening. But, hey, they had kind of a big deal this past week with the track and field conference meets all over the state, and we had one here for Jefferson County, and man, we had some guys and gals that did really, really well. I mean, Blair, you want to talk a little bit about it? You're the track guy.
Well, congratulations to the Hillsboro boys. Looks like they won the conference title. They had 2 years in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Congratulations to Coach Medley and his crew over there. Girls, Coach Armbruster and the Festus girls were victorious on the girls' side. So congratulations to Coach Armbruster and his crew. Tons of PRs, tons of records broken. Congratulations to Jill Jarvis. She broke the school record in the javelin.
Yeah, congratulations.
Awesome.
Was that varsity?
Was that varsity or JV?
I think she threw it in the JV meet to break that record, though.
No, there was a varsity meet at Grandview that she broke the record.
Then she broke it again.
Then she broke it again
in the JV meet.
Hold on, wait a second. Where do they throw javelin out at the view? Where's their room to do that?
Put it in over there,
right behind the football field where the
throw some jav.
where
the pits are.
up there.
In between the schools?
Yes.
Oh man, that's dangerous.
Yes.
It's about a softball field, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's in the softball field.
Really?
I know.
Holy moly!
Hey,
right?
Somebody's getting
the old
stabbed.
softball field.
Yeah, it's
somebody's getting impaled.
Wait, is there a new one?
So no.
Yeah, there were
there's
two
back there.
Yeah,
it's right where the sand pits are, where the press box is, right behind it, and then right next to the pits.
Okay,
right all along that.
That wasn't a softball field.
Oh,
What?
That was a gym field, right?
Yeah, it was like a PE field. Yeah, that's right. Took all the PE kids.
It's in
We
there.
played kickball there. Yeah,
but they can't you can't do disc and jab at the same time because it's like the same.
So they had to start it like an hour earlier for jab.
Yeah, like I got out there at 2, and I was done with the meet at 2:15.
Nice. That's
Meet started at 2. Jill threw first, threw 4 throws, broke the record. I said, "See ya,"
and then headed on to Hercules and watched baseball.
Yeah, then I went and watched the baseball game.
Wow.
But it was
best track meet I've been to all year.
Sounds like a great track meet.
And old Coach Sims running the jab.
He was running it.
So I didn't know this, but when we lose on the buzzer beater at the Hillsboro game, who's the kid that shot at Holland? Right? We didn't know he was that fast. He was the 100 meter.
He's a stud.
Holland, the guy that beat us on the last second shot.
Yeah, he's going to guard. He's going to college to run track.
He's fast.
Oh, look at
Oh my God!
Look at this guy.
He's got a salsa shirt.
We can't put you on camera right now.
Just go over there and stand by them idiots.
Right in between them. Right in between them.
Hey, we'll put the light on you if you want.
He's already on him.
No, that light is blinding.
And for those who don't know, obviously, because you can't see, we have a special guest in the audience. Heavy on the special. It's Grandview's girls coach, Tim Winkler.
You know what?
And fan of the show.
I've seen you here as much as I've seen Zach. This is like the second time. Set it low.
What's our team motto? Aim low.
Aim low.
But yeah, I did. So I read that. I see that. I'm like, oh, well, it makes sense. He was able to go coast to coast in like less than 6 seconds.
He's quick. He's quick.
Yeah,
and he can jump.
Oh yeah,
he's
a pretty good athlete.
Speaking of other jumpers, you've got Branch.
Yeah, broke.
I mean,
both the jump records over at Festus, and he broke them both at Herculaneum High School. By the way,
yeah.
His comment in the leader was quite funny. They didn't put it in there because I was standing there next to him. He says, "Man, Herculaneum's been really nice to me."
Yeah,
wow.
he kind of wiped us on the basketball court too.
And the guy in the leader said, "What do you mean by that?" He said, "I should have came to Herculaneum. I broke all the records here."
Oh my God!
And he goes,
"Too soon."
And the leader paper guy goes, "I'm not putting that in there."
Well, Branch should have just said, "Hey, you can quote me on that one."
Man,
wow.
Branch and Gabe. I just sat there. You guys got it.
Prop your feet up and enjoy it.
Wow.
But that I was looking, and a lot of the track athletes, especially on the guys' side, you're talking like state ranked in the top 5, if not top 3, for multiple events, whether it's sprints, middle distance, jumps, throws.
So Blair, what I take from that is if you're looking for a new house or something, it should be in that R5 school district. Huh? There are a lot of subdivisions, nice houses being built up there.
There is a ton.
Destination school.
Whoa, that
gym.
is a new influence.
No, I'm just
trust me. I know what it is.
You have to tweet it out. You have to press send. It only works if you press send.
I'm just stating
Scholarship high.
Scholarship you.
I'm just describing our district. I'm not really saying
As we're
anything.
talking about track athletes. In the context that we were describing everything. Has nothing to do with anything else.
No, it was the way that Branch said it. It had nothing to do with what I said.
It was quite funny, though.
I was just adding
He was implying, inferring maybe.
inferring.
Remember, he's getting ready for EOC time, you know?
No, I gave my ELC today, bud.
You did it already?
Yeah, today. That's why when people are asking for commercials and all that stuff, we're busy.
Government?
We're educating the minds of the future over here.
You doing the civics test?
No, just the government.
That's what, yes.
Yep.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not. The government test is the EOC. The civics is a required test by the state, which is not EOC.
Talking citizenship. Okay.
Yeah. EOC test is EOC for government. Yeah.
Hey, Coach Winkler, how come you ain't coaching track? I thought you'd be coaching track. No. Nope.
Run hard, turn left.
Is that your track knowledge? That was mine too. I was the head coach for track.
I coached track 1 year out of the throwers manual.
Yeah.
How did that go?
This was my first year teaching and coaching. Hey, I was a warm body and they needed one.
Hey, listen,
Other duties as assigned.
I was asked.
Yep, that is exactly what it was. An extra $1,000? Okay.
I was asked to coach. The first year I was at Sturgeon, I was the assistant baseball coach.
Tied up 4-4. We're going to lose it.
And remember that I was telling you that story where I hit that kid in the nuts throwing the ball back? What? That's what it is. Okay, I hit him in the nether regions with the ball as he was walking into the box, and I was throwing it to the catcher, and the catcher didn't catch it. Obviously, the other kid caught it. Square. Out of the game.
Pinpoint accuracy.
I got asked.
He hit the bull.
Bing.
Oh, man.
Hey. All I'm going to say is that kid, as the coach said, looked at me and he goes, hey, it's his fault. He didn't wear a cup. Just saying. So I got asked to coach track, be the head coach of track. It's like you could be the assistant baseball coach, be head coach of track. There was a little difference in money. I said, I don't know anything about track. And he go, well, you can't throw a baseball. He was also the baseball coach. And I'm like, all right, that's fair.
Fair enough.
Can't hit one, can't throw one.
But we have a javelin now.
Yes, I'm definitely
we didn't have javelin. We didn't have a track. It was like Pius. We didn't have one. We just ran out in the parking lot.
Hey.
It was on a hill. It's like a slope, concrete. Kids are like, man, you got shin splints. I'm like, suck it up. I don't care.
Get better.
Run faster.
Talking about local sports,
Go
we'll
for it.
congratulate Coach McVey and the St. Pius
We
Lancers.
already did that.
JCA two-time.
Back to back.
We did that
We
already.
already did that. Jason doesn't want to do
But
that.
we're talking about local sports. So
Mike Trout homered. Now they're up 5-4.
5-4. Cardinals going to lose.
Who's pitching?
I don't know.
Is it still Michaelis?
Oh, no, that was 367 feet in the top of the ninth. Oh, Gallegos.
Oh, Gallegos? Oh.
Dude, our Ross, we suck.
We already talked about the Cardinals.
Not good.
Terrible.
2 years ago, Gallegos was great.
Yeah, and everybody realized you can't throw a fastball, and they sit on the slider.
So
Just throwing it out there.
There are some track athletes really performing, though. I mean,
Man.
Armada.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hillsboro and Festus were obviously cross country, right? Is it still the same
It's going to be
track?
track. I think it's going to be, yeah.
I didn't know if it was different because of added events.
I think it'll be pretty close.
Yeah.
To again, yeah. I think Festus Hillsboro has the upper hand in it. I think as long as they stay healthy and everything goes to the plan. But they're definitely the front runner, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I mean they got the Allison kid, and they've been. I mean,
They're just fun to watch.
Yeah, they can
they
just
fly
run.
around that. They fly around that track. Man, it's unbelievable just watching.
It's amazing when you got great facilities and
can do with it.
what you can turn out. I
Makes
mean,
a
the
big difference.
facility out there is nice. We've been out there, I think I've been out there 3 or 4 times this year.
Yeah, we're going out there again tomorrow or Friday.
Yeah, Friday. So Friday, I think, will be the
It's almost
4th.
like, they're hosting these basketball tournaments.
Yeah, like Herculaneum.
Like Herculaneum did with the basketball tournaments.
We have one. I have 2 tournaments.
One JV, one varsity.
Yeah,
Now-
one JV, one varsity.
now-
I used to have 3. Hell, we've
Okay.
had
2 varsity,
Blair
one
had
JV.
at least 10.
Hell, we've
No,
had.
I had 2 and 2.
We've
He
had,
had one for every assistant coach he had.
we've had like 5.
This tournament is your responsibility.
what have we
Wait,
had?
hey,
5 track
How,
meets.
how many are you
out there.
responsible for? None. I oversee all of this.
Delegate.
We've had
Like
like
Twitter.
We've had like
Just
5
delegate
track
it.
meets.
Yep, we have.
We've had 5 track meets, and we're hosting districts.
Man, you guys just host all kinds of stuff out there. You know what? When you get that brand new facility, too, you'll be hosting all kinds of things.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. There you
Come
go.
on, show it off.
Yeah. You gonna have 4 locker rooms?
Hostess for the mostest.
See.
Hey, wait. You're gonna build a new gym and you want to put 4 locker rooms in there? Somebody messed up.
We'll see.
Are they? Hold on. You guys are building a new gym?
Yeah.
Wait, did you? Where were you? We just talked about it
Never
earlier.
said gym. He said football field, turf.
And gym.
And
I never
gym.
heard gym. I never heard gym.
You
You,
want me to
said
tur-
school safety.
Can I turn this up for you? Can
Now I
you hear me
it.
now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
I didn't hear that. I
He
heard
said school safety, storm,
Yeah.
Storm
I never heard
gym.
gym.
We're closing all the buildings and then
And feet. Yeah.
I
Where
didn't
were
hear
you?
that. Hey,
1,000
when you
feet.
guys build the locker rooms, can you guys build it like actually close to the actual gym floor instead
Well,
of having to go?
our locker rooms will be, yes.
Look, I don't. Hey, I don't even care about that. Can I not hear the? As you're trying to talk, and it's like
You might have some
freaking
dust
time.
flying in your head as soon as somebody
That's
walks
called
across the floor.
asbestos.
guys, don't look up or breathe. Anything.
hey, you had one of the best wins of your career at that
And,
place.
and I will tell you this.
By
And
far.
you know what? We were in the absolute pissiest locker room ever. We were in the
How many
freaking.
times I've had to hear this?
You didn't even. You
I
asked.
asked to be in the better locker room, and I was told no.
Yep.
That just tells
Not
you
by
who your
us.
friends are.
I
Not
know.
by us.
I know.
By
You-
someone higher than us.
I was like, "Hey, can I use your locker room?" Like, yeah. They go, "No, you can't do that." What? Why? Well, I won't get into it. But
That night,
we were in the
I
crappiest
was
locker
there.
room.
Didn't you say there was like a locker just filled to
With
the
golf
brim
balls.
with
Golf
golf
balls.
balls?
That would be the cross
and of
country
course-
locker room.
And now look, and
What is this?
and your cross country kids, given how much they've won and what they've done in school, hey, who's your cross country coach?
Kyle Davis.
Okay, Kyle. I know
Kyle.
you're probably not
Come on,
watching,
Kyle.
but you know what you should do? You should piss and moan and really, really, really talk to somebody about getting a better locker room.
They have a locker room.
Okay.
They want that locker room.
Okay. But that
I don't-
locker room is all okay.
I don't
Maybe
have
for
a lo-
cross country, it's great, but for basketball, it is awful. And so we cram the whole team into. I mean, it's not even. I don't know. Can you even put 3 people across shoulder to shoulder?
Oh, it's from here to there.
Whatever.
It's that wide.
All right,
You
so
can. You can.
I've
Okay.
had my team in there before. It
Doing
ain't that
what?
bad.
put him in the corner
At
for the
halftime
punishment.
of a
You
game.
guys suck. Get in here.
Yeah,
You're
well,
playing like crap.
do your high
You-
knees.
You guys got to sit in here next to each other. You're not passing the ball to each other. So here, let's make you like each other. You're gonna sit in this small ass locker
It's not
room
that bad.
until you guys actually like each other.
I don't stay in the locker room long enough to care. I mean,
So anyway, my point is, so hey, and what happens? The reason you bring that up about the golf balls, right before the game, we're playing in the biggest game of the year. The kid who's not playing because he's hurt, it's like, hey, look at all these golf balls. Lifts up on the, and they all
There's probably
fall out.
200 in there.
No, there's about 2,000 golf balls in there, and they just pour out on the floor, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna lose. There's no freaking way we are focused. Everybody's just like, look at the golf balls. Oh God, you gotta be kidding me.
did you leave them?
So
No, I made them pick them all.
did?
All the kids, I'm like, pick them up. No one hear it. Pick them up.
I just got a text
From Kyle Davis.
from my parents and said that the Cardinals fans are booing the Cardinals right
There we
now.
go.
There we go.
There we
Hey,
go.
Hey, other boycotts have really worked. here lately.
That's what's
maybe
gonna have
they
to
should try
happen.
to boycott other things that Bush does.
Somebody just said there might be a riot in St. Louis tonight on the Cardinals baseball.
Hey,
Oh my
they're
God.
boycotting Bush products and said Bush.
Oh,
Just throwing it
my.
out there.
All I'm gonna tell you is we've said that for how many years
So
now?
bad.
It
You're
might
gonna have
end
to
up-
quit
And
spending
I
your
haven't
money.
been. You know, the only time I go is when
Free tickets.
free tickets. Like,
Hey,
take it.
Dylan's one of those scholar athlete,
Yeah.
Post-Dispatch, whatever.
Dispatch.
And so, as long as we don't end up having a game that day, I'm going to that's the only reason why I'm going, though.
And here's the other
6-4 now.
statistics where they rank in terms of a family of 4 spending to actually go to they are 11th, the 11th most expensive team for a
Jeez.
family of 4 to go watch.
Well,
Jeez.
I mean,
And then they
it's-
cry poor and they cry we can't spend.
Zach, it's a business. It's
Okay.
a business.
Well, then
all
you know
right,
what?
let's go. Who cares about the Cardinals right now?
Okay.
They suck. They suck. Yeah, I'd boo them too.
I
but
agree.
hey, but you know what, Zach? They are building a new gym. It's probably going to be really nice.
Nice.
So again, if you guys put those locker rooms in there,
We got you.
make sure, you don't have the asbestos falling on your head, and at least the 4th locker room
That's one of the
is
safety.
at the smallest. It's like a broom closet.
That's one of the safety concerns and the reason why they wanted to build a new gym. I mean, that is the new gym right now. And
Asbestos?
it was built in like the 50s. So, we're trying to,
Lead paint,
upgrade
asbestos.
and get us a newer gym.
I thought it was 64.
Yeah, I think it was 64. You're right. But still, the matter of the fact is it's over 50 years old. So it's craziness. So
It is
and it's
crazy.
still
So are you
considered
saying
the new
that
gym.
anything that's over 50 you just need to get rid of?
I did not say that.
You look at Winkler.
Hey,
Welcome to the show, Coach.
Hey, Winkler. Winkler. On behalf of probably most of our fans,
I know.
this guy needs to go back on assignment.
I am. At least for a few more weeks.
Hey, we'll bring Winkler on here. He's got better zingers for the old guy, okay? Jeez.
That's funny.
Tell you what.
That was good.
Just hate on everybody, Zach. That's what you do. Cardinals, old people.
Dogs. Wait.
So we got Pius 1. Is the Big Schools Conference not decided yet in baseball?
I don't know. I think they're still doing the home.
I'm paying
I think
attention to it.
I know it's been like Festus is split, Hillsborough is split, Windsor is split. I mean, it's all.
I think it's come down to this week. I think there's supposed to be a game tomorrow, I think.
They already seed for districts?
Some have. I think it's more on the small school side. But yeah.
Well, it's and you bring up the seating again.
Here we go.
Sometimes when you go down to the Christmas tournament at Park Hills, like a
already
week before
decided.
the tournament starts, and some teams have played 2 games, 3 games. That's hard to seed.
It is.
I wish we'd wait until way later and do that.
I don't.
I think all, and we do it the week. I think the week before we did it the Wednesday. Was it Wednesday before our tournament? I think we did it.
I don't know. I wasn't there. I just know we talked about it on the show.
Before.
Talking about Bruce Thomas? He's talking about Bruce
I'm
Thomas.
talking about Bruce Thomas. We did it like the Wednesday,
Tuesday, or was it
Tuesday or Wednesday?
I don't know.
Before.
No, because you had the team drop out. Didn't we push it back?
We did it right before we played. It was a day or two before we played.
It was Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah.
It was Wednesday, I think.
Either way, it didn't matter. So, you got me off track now. Talking about local sports. Pius Boys Volleyball is on a roll.
Are they?
Yeah, just won tonight. Sweet.
Hey,
Yeah.
Good stuff.
congrats to them.
Yeah.
Yes. They're getting
Great.
ready for whatever postseason play that they
I don't
have.
know how it works.
They do.
I'm
They
almost
have
like
some
soccer
type of-
with it. It's almost like soccer to me.
If you watch, listen, I like to watch really good volleyball. I don't know enough about it. I mean, me and Zach called the game, and
That was a good volleyball game,
it
too.
was a really good volleyball game.
Hey, weren't we the only media outlet
Yes.
to see 2 state-ranked teams? State-ranked teams. I believe they were both, top 3?
Yes.
For their respective classification? And we were the only one
At least
covering
top
it.
5.
Isn't
yeah.
that weird?
Yeah.
Was there not even a radio
No,
there?
radio, no.
No radio.
No
No.
media.
No.
Just off the
Everyone
rails.
knew
Just
that
off
was
the
like
rails,
the biggest.
Yeah.
You
I
think?
mean, it was even in the
Decide
paper.
the conference.
You think?
Yeah.
State Final Four team and another one that was a district winner and sectional and all
Yeah.
that. And no coverage.
Yep. Quarterfinalists. Yeah. No.
Odd.
Good thing that Off the Reels media stepped up to the
A lot
plate.
of passing, which apparently is not a thing in volleyball. A lot of passing.
I thought there was a pass.
There's not a pass in volleyball?
I don't have a clue. Apparently not. I don't know.
I don't know. We were told
caught
it
a
wasn't.
bump.
I don't know.
There it is. That was
Wink,
That's
you
pass.
coach volleyball, haven't
Spike.
you?
Dig pass, Spike.
Oh, well.
I
Big
mean,
pass, Spike.
there is a pass.
Set.
There's pass.
Set. That's what it was.
That's
set.
a set. Pass is from the
Pass
first one.
is
The
the
first
bu-
one's a
yeah.
pass.
A lot of
Set.
yeah.
Spike.
Hey,
Right?
anyway.
No,
Dig.
A dig would be the first one.
Dig.
Or a pass, depending on if it's a dig, if it's where it's at.
It was an excellent game.
It was excellent.
And we covered it.
It was an excellent
4-3.
match.
Man, we must have been up to bat quick. Angels beat Cardinals. Oh, or is it in?
It's over.
Is it in?
It's over.
Inside St.
Here.
Louis, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We suck.
Yes, we do.
We suck.
Yeah.
Is there some good prospect, like a good draft pick?
I mean, we
that's
do
coming
have
up in
this-
high school. Is that why we're tanking? Is that there's some like you know?
No, hey, if that
I
was the
still
case,
get-
the Blues should have done this.
Yeah,
I
long
still
time
can't
ago.
believe Walker's not up. I still don't understand. I hate.
Why did you start him just to
Blow
bring
it.
him
I
back
don't know.
down?
That makes no
Why
sense.
do we got to keep going back to this? It's like the well of sadness. Please stop talking about the Cardinals.
Well,
It's making me sad.
okay, well, let's.
Hey, the Battlehawks ended on a good note at
Yeah,
least.
and they make the
They
playoffs.
make the playoffs, and that system's really smart.
7
a
and 3.
4-win team makes the playoffs.
Silly.
Hey.
7 and 3.
sounds
The-
like
the-
wrestling.
the
I
biggest-
remember when the Rams one year they won they won their division and like went undefeated in their division and still didn't make the playoffs.
Crazy.
Yeah.
How does that even happen?
Because they lost to everybody else on their
That's-
schedule. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's possible though. Did they?
Yeah.
What year?
Oh, I couldn't tell. It was one of the years in St. Louis.
Who
one of the-
knows?
One
The
of the
dude
bad
did
ones.
no research. He just
None.
popped stuff off the top of it. He thinks he's Randy Carricker.
Not at all. Not at all.
By the way,
He's
going back and going back
not near as cool.
going back and watching some of the old shows because I was actually making thumbnails and pictures.
I've never seen a guy with so much time on his hands. But go ahead, admin.
This is while I'm this is while I'm supervising detention.
Oh, woo. That sounds rough.
Yeah.
Sit down, shut up. Do your work.
Try to do my worst.
Isn't that what you do with your class?
No,
Here's a
I'm
worksheet.
up there teaching, dude.
Here, bud.
I don't give worksheets or whatever.
Here, bud. Chapter review.
No.
Overrated?
Okay.
Overrated.
Oh, is you gonna give homework?
Kahoot, we do some Quizlets. We do all kinds of stuff.
You know what? That's really
you gotta
good
do the
though.
book it.
Yeah.
It's great.
Hey, I'm just glad that you guys know about technology, and there's some people at this table who don't.
I do know about technology.
Dude can't even Twitter.
I don't know enough about it.
How can you not send out a tweet?
I don't know.
Don't press send.
Yeah, it's easy. You just don't do it.
Simply put.
Now I don't even know what my point was a while ago. You completely took me off topic.
Man, we got them all, y'all.
So
He was
talking about
making
Randy Carricker.
thumbnails in Randy Carricker.
So I was watching a little bit of the old episodes, just kind of listening to it and stuff. Boy, I'll tell you what, I got smoked. I got absolutely smoked by Randy.
Yes, I remember
With
that.
Dan McLaughlin reading the questions. And,
I remember that.
And Randy Carricker, boy, yeah, that was bad.
That was a
That
good
was
show.
exciting.
No, well,
We were all in
listened to
we were all in the cafeteria saying, "How can he miss that one? That was the easy one."
sorry.
That was the Tim
I don't
Tebow.
even, it's not even fun, though, when Randy's doing it. I mean, no one has a chance to win, hardly ever.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I think it's better now that Randy's not the one doing it.
I'd agree.
People have a chance.
Still,
Give the community.
I got
Randy
whipped.
gets a little smug with it, too, sometimes.
Little?
Hey, if you're that good, you just go for it.
Hey, get better.
Call it like you see it.
Get better.
That's all.
Get
You lost by 80. Get better.
Hey, the funny thing was though is that was
Oh, here comes fall forward.
was one of
He's back. Fall forward.
that was one of our shows at Main and Mill.
There's some after hours on that place too.
Good stuff.
Especially that back parking lot. A lot of awkward silence.
Good thing we didn't have the cameras rolling.
Thank goodness.
Wait a minute. That one time there was something still rolling. Remember that? Woo! We'll talk about it later.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, it is about that time.
It's been a great show.
Yeah, we had a lot to talk about. Good times.
It's good. It's giving me time to go to the gym. All right.
Wow. Okay, Jason.
What? I'm trying to lose some freaking weight, man. It sucks.
It's all good. Nobody. The only thing I'm hating on is the fact that you dress like a purple dinosaur right now.
That's right.
I hate the
Go
freaking
Lakers,
Lakers,
baby.
Barney.
Wow. Anyway.
You love me.
You would know it.
That's what you watch when he's growing up.
Oh, God.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Coach's Box. More than likely, maybe, maybe not.
More of a Smurf guy.
Yeah, he was a Smurf. No. Definitely wasn't a Voltron guy.
Oh, man.
Good show.
We could take a whole segment just talking about old cartoon shows.
No, He-Man and Skeletor, baby.
man.
There you go, Jason. I like that one.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah, maybe that'll be next time. Hey, write that down so we don't forget it.
G.I. Joe.
Oh, man.
G.I.
Real
Joe.
American Hero.
Hey,
All that.
Winkler, which
Do you remember that?
Howdy Doody.
which cartoons did you watch when you were a kid?
Howdy Doody.
Bugs Bunny.
Bunny,
Okay, I like
Roadrunner.
good stuff,
What year was that?
dude.
34 or something like that?
Dang, black and white,
34.
black and white Disney.
That was my first TV, was black and white.
Yes, it was.
And I'm not as old as Winkler.
That was my first TV in my room.
We were all probably the first remote
Rabbit
control, too.
antenna.
Probably.
You know that?
The last time we had Coach Winkler on the show, we had a special guest with him. Coach Bruce Valeroy was with him that night.
I think that's the last time we saw Zach.
Yeah, that might have been.
I wasn't there. I went on that.
wasn't there then.
That time either.
We didn't have to get any extra microphones.
That was all conference night.
Yes, it
Wasn't
was.
Yeah, you're like, oh,
It was
go.
baseball.
Yeah, we had free pizza and
Yeah.
Waters.
It was
water,
baseball
Pepsi,
or
too.
something.
Pepsi. Yeah, it was all kinds of stuff.
I don't remember any pizza, but okay.
There was pizza.
What? You ate some?
Oh, the all conference meeting. Yeah.
That's what we were just talking
No, I
about.
only had one piece.
That's it.
I should have ate more.
All right.
Brothers Pizza tonight, though. That was good.
Good stuff.
Always good.
I mean, you come down here to La Pachanga, you get that.
On Friday.
Friday, Cinco de Mayo.
Mayo.
Don't forget, come on down, Cinco de Mayo. Don't forget to check out all of our great sponsors and see their products. And
How about this?
you can do all their. Okay, here
You
we go,
come
Blair.
in here on Friday and you say, hey, I heard your commercial on the Coach's Box. I guarantee you Joe will give you a special drink.
The Riley Blair special.
Yep, and you
And
ask,
it's probably
ask for the Joel special. Ask for the Joel
Joel
special.
special?
If you mention the Coach's Box that you
Oh,
heard his
boy.
commercial, he'll give you a Joel special.
On that note,
There you
it's
go.
been good times, guys, and hopefully we
Speaking of special, Blair, take us home.
see you guys all next week for another episode. Well, maybe next week, another episode of the Coach's Box. You guys have a great night. God bless and peace out.
Thanks for watching another rib-tickling, gut-busting epic episode of The Coach's Box. Please like, share, and follow.